Yo, it's your boy Coach Carl. Mr. 56 is the new 26. And today was another one of those days where I didn't feel like going out, but I understand what has to be done in order to get where I'm trying to go. So, no matter how cold it was, no matter how windy it was, no matter how tired I was, I went out the front door. I was upstairs sitting on the bed and I was like, yo, I can think of 1,000 things I'd rather be doing. But as I was saying that, I was putting on my pants, I was putting on my socks, I was putting on my Saucony Endorphin 3s. I threw on that Long John shirt, slid that Champ Life hoodie over top of it, grabbed that Adidas knit hat and my call it Polaroid sunglasses, and I want to go out the front door. The reason why I wear the Polaroid sunglasses is because nobody can't see if I'm looking at them. So ain't nobody thinking I'm staring at them. Ain't nobody thinking they got my attention. I can look right at them and they can wave, and I can look right away and they'll never think whether or not I saw them or not because they can't tell if I can see them with those glasses on. And my whole thing is when I'm outside running, I want to be on my time. That's the time I want to be on. I want to be on my time because it requires a lot to run down that street. Your legs are tired. You've already been through 2 full workouts. That's 4 hours worth of working out. And then you're going for a minimum 5-mile run in the cold. And it's only one way to get that done, and that's to do it. But I remember back when I first started, I didn't believe I could get to this point. But when I started believing in myself, that's when everything started changing. That's when I started believing in me. So I started working as if I knew what the outcome was going to be. See, I already visioned it. I visioned that at some point, my legs weren't going to hurt, that my feet weren't going to hurt, that my back wasn't going to hurt, that I wasn't going to talk myself out of it, because talking yourself out of it is what most of us are capable of doing, talking yourself out of it. Once you tell yourself it's okay to stop, it's hard to stop telling yourself that. Because soon as it gets hard, you be like, well, I'll be able to do it tomorrow, or maybe by next week, or by next month. My thing is, why not today? Stop talking yourself out of it. You gotta believe in you. How do you expect anybody else to believe in you if you don't believe in you? So you got to believe in you. So you got to put your best foot forward and you got to make it happen. What I tell myself every day when I go out to run is either I'm going to run, I'm going to walk, or I'm going to crawl. But either way, whatever I said I was going to do when I left home, that amount has to be done. So if I say 5 miles, it's going to be 5 miles. If I say 10 miles, it's going to be 10 miles. I done ran 2 of 10, and my knee was hurting to the point where I was hobbling. So I started walking, but them 10 miles was still going to happen because I believed in me. It wasn't what somebody else told me. It wasn't what I seen on TV. It wasn't what they said the protein powder was going to do or the carbs were going to do. It was what I said I was going to do. So when I was 46 years old, I wasn't in no kind of shape. And here I am at 56 years old and I'm in the best shape of my life. And I run, and then I get to a place where I stop, and I was at the 5 miles when I stopped, and I set the camera down on the little window sill of an abandoned building, and I started the shadow boxing. And I'm gonna put in at least 5 minutes worth of shadow boxing, and then I'm gonna finish that run. I'm gonna go home, which is gonna make it a little bit over 5 miles. But I call it 5 miles because that's where I stopped at. That's where the full heartbeat and palpitations stopped at. But people say, man, Coach, you doing it, man. You doing it. I'm only doing it to show y'all that y'all can do it. So when people say it can't be done, when people say it's going to be hard, when people say you're getting too old, people say you're getting too broke down, whatever they tell you, that's a negative. Let me be your example. Let me be your example. Because I'm the example of someone that at 46 years old was about 60 pounds heavier than I am now. And in 60 days, I lost 60 pounds. I'm the example of a guy that ate meat and chicken and fish and drank beer and everything for at least 30 years. And cold turkey, I cut everything out. When they say it can't be done, let me be your example. When they say you can't build muscle after a certain age, look at my pictures. Let me be your example. When they say you can't change your life because you've been doing it your whole life, you can't change now, look at me and let me be your example. When they say, yo, coach, you smile all the time, man. You popping around like you a kid, like you a teenager. That's because when you are healthy, you are happy. So when they tell you it can't be done, when they tell you that it's impossible, it's hard, it's going to break you down, you're going to have arthritis in your hands, your knees ain't going to work, your back going to be sore, you ain't going to be able to climb out of bed in the morning, I want you to flip on my page. And I want you to see what I'm doing. And I want you to let me be your example. That's all I asked God for. All I asked God for was to lead me in the right direction. And this is where he led me. And Lord knows I'm going to do everything I can to inspire y'all, to motivate y'all, to encourage y'all. So let's do this thing. So when y'all send me the messages, y'all leave them comments and them responses on my page, believe I get every one of them. Even if I can't respond to all of them, I get every one of them, and every one touched my heart. So I'd like to thank y'all. Keep leaving. Let's keep motivating each other. And when all else fails, let me be your example.
We're gonna do something.
It's your boy.
Finish off strong. 5 miles in the books. Shadowboxing in the books. It's your boy, Coach Carl. Mr. 56 is the new 26. Holla.